Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Toké, and also a special shout out to all of my recent subscribers. Thank you guys so much for supporting, especially our last video. I love you so much, and yeah, you guys make me so happy. So thank you. I hope I'm doing the same with you. So in honor of Halloween, happy Halloween, and also happy Scorpio season. Happy birthday to all of my Scorpio babies. But yes, in honor of Halloween, we're doing a trick or treat reading today, all right? So this reading basically is a mystery reading, and it's going to be a trick or a treat. So until we get into your pile, we get to see what your mystery reading is about and if it feels like a trick or a treat to you. What do you need to know, what you're expecting, especially with this energy of the Hallows Eve, on a day where the veil is very, very, very thin between both worlds. Leaving it very, very open because, again, this is a mystery reading. I don't really have any questions. If you have questions that have been puzzling you or something like that, I want you to hold the intention as I'm pulling your cards for those answers to come in, for clarity to come in for you, okay? So, yeah, I just wanted to add that in there real quickly. So we have pictures and we also have some objects here for you. So please take your time if you need, pause if you need to. Don't forget that you can do that. Pause if you need to sink your energy into this reading. That way you're picking a pile that is meant for you, okay? Over here on pile number 1, we have the flower agate crescent moon. Okay, pile number 2, we have a green mushroom fluorite. And pile number 3 here, we have, I think it's a Jasper, some Jasper or a carnelian, something like that. But yes, we have the little boo ghost here. So yeah, so yes, please, whenever you're done picking your pile of piles, we're going to dive into your reading. Hello there, my group number 1. Welcome to your reading where we're taking a look at what you can expect. Okay, happy Halloween. This is your Halloween reading, and we're looking at this mystery reading to see if you're getting a treat or a trick. Okay, trick or treat kind of thing. Okay, I hope you're doing well wherever you are. So you've chosen here my flower agate crescent moon. Before we dive fully into your reading, I would love to get an archetypal energy for what you can expect from this mystery reading. What do you need to know? What can you expect? What's the archetypal energy surrounding that? Beautiful. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Okay. This might be a little bit of a trick and a treat. It might be a little bit of a trick and a treat, okay? So I'm going to put this here, actually. Let me also get, let's see what's going on astrologically. Interesting. Okay, this is huge. This is big. Okay, this is very big. Okay. The energy in this just feels very, very, very big already. As I opened your pile, right, your moon just kept drawing me in. Like this moon here kept drawing me in, this flower agate crescent moon. And I kept thinking of how, like, the phases of the moon, you have the waning phase and the waxing phase, right? And then the full moon in the middle, right? And then it wanes and waxes. So it's interesting that even in astrology, you got the card of the mother. The mother, the Venus in Cancer here. So this moon energy is very like prominent in your energy right now. Like it's very, oh yeah, we also just had a full moon recently in Aries. So you may have birthed something or seeded something at that time, right? You may have had the vision to start a business or to do something, right? Because when it comes to birth, you're either physically birthing a baby or you're birthing something that you're birthing something, like you're birthing blood, sweat, tears, okay? Like something that you worked with your blood, sweat, and tears is what I'm getting here. So, here. And the card that drew you in is a Stargate heart. And here it says heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. Heart chakra opening, unlocking, generosity, okay? So I really feel like trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat. Okay, mystery reading. Like I said, I don't even know what to expect in this, how this energy wants to be channeled. So bear with me. You're getting a treat. Okay, yours is definitely a treat. I said earlier that it was going to be a trick. It will only be a trick for you if you never figured out this vision that was bestowed upon you graciously. It feels like. I feel like you've done this work again to kind of follow your heart, or you're doing the work, or you've been doing the work, or listen, the work just hasn't gone unnoticed. Okay, that you've been trying to live authentically through your heart, and trying to live life in a much more compassionate, nurturing way to your, not only to yourself but to others around you, right? Because when you do this for yourself, it then reverberates into your reality. And this is why you're portrayed here as the mother. It's like you being of service, or anything around the home too. You're very like, oh, I'm also getting you're ripe. I don't know what that means, but like you're ripe for something. You're ripe for something here to be, for a treat to come to you, okay? It would only be a trick, like I said, because when we're dealing with the moon, right? The moon, it's about the nighttime. It's about, like, your senses being heightened, and even there's fears around that, right? And no wonder there's fears around our dreams too. Like if we're trying to achieve something, there's usually fears, doubts, and these things that come up. So I think that's also what you're working with here. And they're saying that if there's any fear about something that you're trying to birth, okay, tap into your heart even more, okay? And tap into your heart even more, because what you want wants you to. That makes sense. Like, that's what I'm getting here. What you want wants you to. Let your fears sit at the back burner of, you being in the driver's seat and heading and following your dreams. That's what I'm getting here immediately. Especially with the vision here too. You do have a vision. You have a vision of, what you want. Like, it's extremely wise too, whatever this is. You're an extremely wise, like very moving from the heart, kind of soul, like very high vibrational soul you are too. And a lot of the places that people will normally go to, you dwell in those spaces, those deep sacred spaces, those deep dark spaces. And I think that's why, like, every time you do the work to go deep within these, shamanic, or like these visions, because with this vision here, it's like, yeah, shadow working, looking deeper, looking within, asking yourself all the big questions, the mysterious questions too. And you're definitely going through a rebirth here. I think you're either birthing something that also kind of foretells of your own rebirth. That's what I'm getting. So I'm very excited. Also, whatever this is highly protected, so know that immediately. But definitely, your mystery reading is centered around you opening your heart chakra, you unlocking your heart chakra and everything that has blocked it, okay? And you, like, moving much more through in life with an energy of being, abundant, so you get to be generous to others, because you're like, wow, I just keep getting blessings. I just get like, my blessings are, my cup is running over. So like, I just want to share that with everyone. And that's why you're such a mother here, because it's like, you will give every last thing that you have to anyone that's in need, even if they're not in need. It's just like, you have this very nurturing energy of wanting to care for, wanting to care for people, wanting to be of service to people, wanting to, like, make sure you take care of your home. I think for you too, like, set and setting really matters for you here. Like, if you don't have maybe a clean space, it's going to have an effect on your mood, because I feel like that's, yeah, this energy is kind of moody. Like, you have to always constantly make sure that you're filling your own cup. That's what I'm getting here with the heart chakra opening. Like, before you give to others, make sure you're also giving to yourself. So let's see. Let's go ahead and tap into tarot. What we need to know. I already like where this is going. I feel like it is a treat, okay? And it's maybe a treat that you didn't think that you were gonna get, honestly, too. Like, yes, you had faith about this thing, but it's kind of like, you did, like, I'm getting this energy of, like, your fantasy world, like what you do really want, like following your heart. You're like, and but you don't really know if it's gonna work out, or something like that. Or maybe it's gonna take time for this thing to come out. I'm just sensing some doubts here, okay? Especially if you are wanting to start a business or wanting to do something. They're asking you, they're wanting you to tap deeper into your heart chakra. Ask yourself, is this what you truly want? Because then you have the energy, okay, and the wherewithal to go after it. And you don't really care about the results, honestly, because you're just in such an alignment that, you know what, you know that the results will get here. Because again, you're aligned with this vision. I'm seeing a face in here, actually. It's like someone's watching. I don't know what this is. But yeah, I think it's you too. Like your heart's looking at you. It's like tap into me or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's keep going. What do we need to know? Mystery reading. What does my group number one need to know about this? Okay. Oh, Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. I told you. It's like my cup is running over. My cup is running over. So I just want to give. I want to give. Okay? And because you're in this energy, I think that's why you're getting a treat. That's why you're getting a gift, especially in an area where you didn't really believe you were going to get this thing, okay? Because I keep getting that. It's like you never knew. You never knew if it was going to be possible. You know, you had to go through a lot of twists and turns and stuff like that. Like there was this elusive energy too that was around it. But your faith remained. Your faith remained is just what I was getting. Your faith remained, and you're going to be rewarded for that faith now. For once, like, I just really love you, okay? I love this Cancerian energy because the thing is, it is such a devoted energy. It's a very devoted energy, very devoted to love, very devoted to, again, like giving, nurturing, like, you know, taking care of things, like just being of service, literally, you know, being of service. So it's a watery spiritual pile here, definitely. And I keep getting, again, like moving from your heart's faith. Oh, okay, this is another thing I'm seeing. Okay, because this is a Merkaba, and that's what I wanted to talk about earlier. Those fears, those doubts, and these things, when they do come up, please know that you're also eradicating them, okay? Because what happens is these things, like they hide in places that we can't really see them sometimes, or we can't figure them out. So we should be thankful when they do come up and when you do feel them, because that's your like, wow, okay, I finally caught the culprit. Catch the culprit, and you like reinstate that faith, okay, in front of that culprit. That's what I'm getting here. Because with this heart chakra, what you're seeing, with this Merkaba here, this Stargate, what you're seeing is your heart is a portal, right? And I think because you've done so much shadow work, honestly, too, with these two owls here, like I said, you're a very wise soul. You're someone who turns your pains or all these, lower vibrations into higher vibrations. And that's the transcendence that you're doing, in essence, is moving from those lower vibrations of, fear, doubt, anger, jealousy, and all these things into higher heart, into where you're like, wow, okay, like changing of mindset here is what I'm getting here. And I think it's just because you've been doing the work. So you're definitely getting a reward through something that you'll be burdened. And this thing feels extremely balanced because we can see the sun and the moon here. Just like the sun exists, the moon exists, right? And they never take from each other. And this is what this blessing is going to feel like to you. Literally, Ace of Cups, like the holy grail. Whatever feels to you like a holy grail is the treat that you're going to be getting, okay? I really, really, really freaking love this for you. I just want to keep this here. I want to keep it in the center. I don't even know where I started from. Justice, okay? Justice is coming in your favor. Two of Cups. The Hanged Man. Wow. This is juicy. I think this fell last, honestly. I think this fell last. Spirit is having a laugh at me because before I started your reading, I kind of pulled some cards for myself, and I got this Two of Cups, and then I thought of the Ace of Cups, and it's so funny that these two came out here. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's like a personal joke between me and Spirit, and I love it. And I think, honestly, maybe that's the kind of relationship you have too. Oh, yeah, you do get a lot of signs. Yep. You get a lot of signs that like only mean something to you because it's like specifically for you. Oh, duh, we have visions here. So of course, you're not blinded at all. You're not blinded by the illusions. You're not blinded by the distractions, You pick up on all these signs. You look in places that people don't look at, honestly, like I said too, because there's this energy of just deep sense of spirituality. And it makes sense now. It makes so much freaking sense because guess what? Okay. It makes so much sense. So for your pile, pile number one, we have Justice, we have the Hangman, we have Two of Cups, and then we have Ace of Cups. Let me just tell you what I'm seeing. 11, 12, 1, 2, 1, 2, sun, moon, duality. You know, that energy of double, 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 right? I think that's what you've been trying to figure out. Maybe you've been wanting, oh, okay, maybe there's been a fight between your head and your heart and be like, if I follow my heart, what if it doesn't pan out because I want to be logical or stuff like that? I think they're just, okay, they're asking you to see from a different perspective, okay? They're wanting you to trust in this energy of justice, in this energy of balance, and knowing that like whatever felt out of balance is what's coming into balance. That's your treat. That's the treat that you're getting for sure. And this thing, I don't know what it is, but it has to do with a lot of love. It has to do with a lot of healing, like emotional, deep healing. Okay, deep cellular healing is what I'm getting for this. Because you went through a scenario where it almost feels like, again, birthing is gruesome. Birthing is gruesome. Okay, to birth a child, to like, this is gruesome. This isn't a joke. This isn't, it's not, it's, the experience is very like empowering. Yes, it's very the experience of birthing something is very empowering, but also it takes a lot of pain, it takes a lot of tears, it takes a lot to birth these things, right? And I think that's what you're coming out of. That's why your heart is opening more and more now, because more you're unlocking this emotional healing, and you're unlocking all of this. There's just so much love that I keep getting in this. Like, people just want to nurture you, or you want to nurture them. There's this energy of like, what's coming in for you now, whatever this tree is it's literally you filling your own cup, someone filling their own cup, and you're both pouring into each other, not depleting from one another. Because that's what happens within the Two of Cups. And I know we see two hands, which looks like one hand, but no, each of these hands have their own cups, right? And they've come together because they made the choice to come together to become a union. Exactly, to become a union and to expand even more. And that's what happens when we birth a child. Is you meet someone, you meet a partner, you meet a significant other, whatever it is, and you come together as one, and then you birth something, and it's like your family just keeps expanding. And that's what I'm getting here. Is you definitely certainly have a vision. Okay, your heart knows what it wants, right? And it's gotten that vision, and that's what you're going to birth. Like, there's no other. And because of this justice here, like, justice is kind of like, there's no other way, you're going to have it. Like, yes, the balance is definitely coming in, because something happened with the Hangman here where you felt like you were pulled, like the rug was pulled from underneath you, okay? And then you hit your head on the floor, and then you had to nurture that aspect of you. But because the rug was pulled from underneath you and you hit your head on the floor, it allowed you to see something from that vantage point of view, something that you may have missed before, okay? And something that, maybe your heart really did want, right? So I think this Hangman energy was kind of like a pause. It was a slow down. It was kind of like, okay, take account of how things have been up until now. Is it still in alignment with your heart? Is it still in alignment with the vision? If not, let's reroute it. If not, let's bring balance into it. If not, let's do what we need to do. Let's look at, because when it comes to justice, justice doesn't lie. It doesn't give a crap who you are either. All it cares about is truth, nothing but the truth, the highest truth of all the truths, okay? And it's also very, very, very fair. This is one of the cards that like looks dead at you, and it also looks like the high priestess, okay? But in this case, justice is more so wielding its sword, right? Wanting to fight for that justice and wanting to be fair and being honest with your own self as well. And also boundaries. Justice is all about boundaries. It's all about like, okay, this is all that I can give, and I'm not going to give you any more just to deplete myself. And I don't care if you're family, if you're a friend, if you're whatever. If I know that your energy is not good for me, and it's not benefiting my highest good, then I need to figure you out. I need to, like, we need to put a pause on that relationship, realign, and then see what we want, and see if if we can come into union again, or if we literally just repel each other. And that's fine too, because guess what? Ace of Cups, it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. Okay. So let's keep going. I really like this. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. There's definitely union, and 1 and 2 gives us what? It gives us 3, which is what? Manifestation, expansion, you know, the Holy Trinity, the Holy Trine, a perfect alignment. I love this treat for you, okay? So let's go ahead. I want to pull out some fortune cards here. Let's see. Okay, we have skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Exactly. Be honest. Be honest. Be fair. And also with this justice here, I think justice is looking at you and saying that, yeah, like don't give in into like looking at reflecting on your life and falling into this feeling of regret or something like that, or feeling like, I don't know, but something about this skull, it's kind of like justice looking at you and making sure like, yep, you're dotting your I's and you're crossing your T's and you're being honest about the work, the amount of effort that you put in, because what you put in is exactly what you're going to get back, is what I'm getting here. So if you're hiding or if you're moving in a very sneaky way, it could harm you, basically, is what it's saying. Okay. Oh shoot. There was something here too. Oh, we have bull. Oh yes. Okay, look, we have bull. Okay, honestly, I'm just gonna do this 3 for you. We have bull. Do not back down from oppositions. Show strength and fortitude. Do not back down from oppositions. Show strength and fortitude. Because guess what? You've aligned with the vision. Why would you give up on it? Why? Like what sense does that make? Look, Stargate. We have another star here, and this card feels very good. There's energy around this. This is a good card. It feels. I also feel like this is coming in maybe sooner than you think. Okay. For this to kind of have the energy that it does, it's making me feel like it's almost coming into your reality, and it's guaranteed success. Okay, star. So open your heart and receive your blessings, because you know one thing too, right? We can be doing everything right. We can be, you know, really going up, showing to work, dotting our I's, crossing our T's. But again, if our heart is closed, if it's not open to receiving, those blessings will miss you. It doesn't matter how much energy, time you put into something. If you are not in a receptive energy, it can't come in, okay? It cannot come in. So what can you release? What can you release to allow this beautiful blessing to come in? Can you release some doubts? Can you release some fears? You know, can you allow these things to actually come in for you? And do you even know that you're worthy and deserving of it? Because if you don't know, then that's another thing that you need to release, okay? And maybe too, like maybe you being generous simply means like, you know, like doing like maybe giving something away. Look at your clothes that you don't wear anymore, like, you know, kind of clear everything out, kind of thing, you know, clear out the clutter, you know, see what you can give away. Tap into that generous energy here. Oh, look at this is a treat for sure. This is a treat. You're gonna treat. Box, you will receive a gift. Fox, justice is really wanting to like do something with you here. So earlier on, I shuffled these cards. Okay, so let's see what you got. Okay, we have here shaman. We have trust. Justice is literally, like I said, justice is really looking at you like, listen, the spotlight's on you, but I need your help as well. Like if you've been low on energy, like this is now I want you to fully focus. What do you want? What does your heart want? And with the focused energy is how you're going to manifest this. And I feel like your manifestations are going to come in again quicker than you think. It just needs a straight alignment, a straight like focus. I'm like, yep, this is what I want. This is what I want. And it's beneficial for me. It's in my highest good. It's not, I want it because it serves my material desires. No, like this is like, in the long run, this serves my highest good. And shaman, yep, with the vision. We have an owl again. We have an owl again. That wise energy. Shaman with vision. It says trust in higher forces. Trust in higher forces. Okay, if you were planning on doing so, my group number 1. Now I'm getting another thing. Did you try to start something that there was like a stop that was put to it and you didn't even know where that stop came from? It just kind of jarred you, like you did not expect this to stop, but you were almost like in full motion. You wanted this thing or whatever it was. That's why the hangman happened. And I think it's because they needed you again to see from a different vantage point of view. Okay, trust in higher forces here. because the higher force is what stopped this. I think maybe they didn't like where this was going. I don't know. Maybe your guides as well, because when we're dealing with shaman, we're dealing with, our ancestors, our spirit guides. And oh, okay. Well, there you go. We also have for you here, I'm sorry, defenseless, righting past wrongs, okay? Uprooting. That's what this feels like. Uprooting is definitely what the hangman feels like, because what happens is he's standing upside down a tree, hanging from a tree, because he wants to understand his roots deeper. So it's kind of like yeah, it's very interesting. Read the story of Odin. Odin is very much like this hangman energy. He wanted to know God so much so that he went and meditated in the Yggdrasil, the tree, right? And I don't know why they thought back in the day that if you hang yourself upside down, then maybe the enlightenment would move from the roots, from the roots to your head or something like that. It was actually funny, but yeah. Read the story of Odin. I think that might be helpful to you to kind of, again, solidify your faith. Yeah, because I think, again, you're going through this deep sense of emotional healing, physical healing, where something happened that really, really, really jarred you. You really thought you were in a safe and secure spot. And yeah, defenseless, righting past wrongs, uprooting. And that's what's happening right now, is the street that you're coming in, it's coming in to right past wrongs for you. Oh, look at this. The frequency that you're in. The frequency that you're in is one of magic. Again, happy Halloween, okay? Look, the moon, magic. It's a Halloween reading. Like, you're in such alignment, okay? I love it. I love the synchronicities. All right. And I think we're going to have a full moon in Scorpio on a Halloween too. Okay, so the frequency of magic says number 31, which is number 4 for protection. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation, justice. All that is required is our belief. Justice. That's why justice is like, no, look at me and tell me you know you're deserving of this, because I need you to know that first before I even bring this to you. Like, I need you to know that first. If you don't do that for yourself first, then I can't bring it to you, because I know you're deserving. But see, if you don't do that for yourself first, then how can I bring it to you? That's the question justice is asking you. So before you go, my love, last thing I want to do for you is let's get some affirmation cards here, okay? Let's get you some affirmation cards. What you need to know, mystery reading, what else can help my group number ones. Perfect. Thank you. One more. Oh my God, I love it. I just love it. Listen, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. Dream big, okay? I focus on what is working. Full moon. Fully stepping into your power. Fully knowing that you got it. Fully knowing that, listen, you're the archer, okay? You are the archer. I focus on what is working, all right? We also have here, I unleash my wildness and choose to be free, the vision. That vision, your heart wants to be free. Your heart wants to be free, wants to be open, wants to, he wants you to believe in the most impossible things and watch them become possible right in front of your very two eyes. I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. Okay, I love those cards. And then, okay, this is very good, because shaman, these are your ancestors coming in for sure. I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors. I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors, okay? So I also feel like this gift that's coming in definitely has to do with your ancestors. And I think it also has to do with this energy of this I'm sorry, okay? They saw that you were kind of going maybe a path that they went to, and they had to put a stop to it. That's where you were the balance. You were the balance for your ancestors. You living your life in the best way possible. If it's a soft life you want to live, a life that's full of love, that's full of, friendship and people who literally genuinely love you and don't want anything from you, but just to be in your space because you complement each other. I think that's the treat that they're bringing to you. And I mean, like, I love it. You were the balance. I keep hearing that. You were the balance, okay? There you go. Gift. Okay. What's coming in for you is just like joy, joy, just your heart like shining, like you just feel like the sun from the inside out. That's what I'm getting. Play is my pathway to joy. Look at your crescent moon again. Oh, I love this too much. I love this. I love this so much. Play is my pathway to joy. Exactly. Indulge. Play. Indulge and play, please. Okay. Because I think that's also how, yeah, the treat that's in here for you right now is to tap into your magic. Okay. Tap into your magic, and being playful really helps you tap into your magic here, because again, you know that anything is possible. It's like that inner child energy here, believing, letting go of all the past pain, the past sorrow, and kind of thing. But yes, my group number ones, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, and confirmation. Okay, please be receptive to this gift that's coming into you, to this treat that's coming into you. Okay, hope you enjoyed it so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, so please don't forget to support the channel, and also like and comment what resonated for you. All right, don't forget to turn the notification bell on. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye. Right, hello there, my group number 2. Welcome to your reading, where we're taking a look at your Halloween reading, your Halloween mystery reading, and seeing if you're getting a trick or treat. Okay, so you were drawn here to my beautiful, gorgeous Hather. Let me open her up to you. And also my beautiful fluorite mushroom here. Okay. So with you, there's a lot of nature energy for you, because we got a mushroom, and Hathor is the cow goddess. Exactly. So Taurus energy immediately is what I'm getting. But also like mother's milk energy. Venus. Yes. Venusian. And I don't know why this looks like a Jolly Rancher. Like, I literally just want to throw this in my mouth. But, like, it's not good for you. So don't do it. Yeah, something sweet, like sweet, pleasurable, like Venusian. Like, even this feels like a waterfall, like this light energy. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Like, that card is like drawing me in, because what I also wanted to do for you is we're going to get an archetypal energy. Okay, and let's see what this mystery reading is about. We're getting a trick or a treat for my group number 2s. What are you expecting? What can you expect? Okay. Like Halloween. Ooh, that was the one. Listen, okay. I'm glad I actually stopped and talked about the Venusian energy, because I can't wait for you to see that card. No, I wasn't ready, but like, let me look. Okay, Moon in Leo, appreciation and impulsiveness. But I'm gonna reshuffle. Appreciation and impulsiveness. Astrology, please. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay. What will be, will be. Okay. That's a nice side message. What will be patience. I didn't even see what this said. I kid you not. I didn't even see what this meant, because it was upside down, right? Like, I couldn't even read that. But as it's landing, I'm hearing what will be, because I thought about me putting the cards back in, and this one, you can tell she wanted to come out. And is this a cow on here? Like, I will die if this is a cow. Is it? Because I will die. It looks like it. It looks like a bull. Or is it just me? We have the lion head, and we also have the bull here. Very interesting. Okay, this is Jupiter in Virgo. Jupiter in Virgo. Oh yeah, look at your archetype, group number 2. Like, who the hell are you? The queen. That's who. Go tell them. Tell them, if anybody should ask you, who the hell are you? Who do you think you are? Tell them you're the queen. Yes, very, very, very feminine energy. Very Virgo energy. Very like prudent. Yeah, very prudent, very regal, very like, I'm not for everyone. Like, I am not for everyone at all. And like, it's a blessing for you to dwell in my space. That's what this queen energy is giving me. She's very, very like powerful in her own energy, especially when she's doing things from an independent mindset. Like, when she's not swayed by her external reality. Yep, she's not swayed, because This is like the queen of her own garden. Like what she wants to grow in her garden will grow. What doesn't need to grow is not going to grow. Okay. Okay. Number one, that's what we're seeing. The mushroom, mycelium. You know, the mycelium organization. Did I just say organization? What the fuck? Okay. The mushroom kingdom. Yeah, because the thing is, the mushroom kingdom, like, it's the mushroom is, it's a plant, but like it's different. Even the way that it looks, even the way that it grows, everything about it is different from anything. It's extremely alien to our planet, I feel like, because it doesn't look anything like it. Even the way that it grows, like the fact that mushroom, when it opens up its caps, like it spores, spreads to the other, to the ground, to replenish and to build, to create, or to seed more spores so they can grow, so they can keep growing, just keep multiplying. And they're very, very wise organisms. I don't even know, but they're very, very wise. I love mushroom. I love the family. I love the mushroom kingdom. Everything about it. And it hates, like it really helps us with waste too. Like it's very resourceful, this mushroom energy. So that's what I'm getting with you is, mother's milk, right? And we talked about the cow, like the bull, like she's the cow goddess, right? Without cows, we'll never have milk. So there's something about you that's like, without you, people won't be able to enjoy something, right? And it's like, you need to be well taken care of to be able to give, to be the gift that keeps on giving, right? To be something that's like just infinite, because that's what I'm getting here is that your energy is endless. There's something about you that's literally infinity. It's endless. It's very like, oh, it's endless. There's also patience here. So, are you getting a treat or a trick? That's the question. It's interesting. I'm getting that this is a trick in a way, okay? And I'll tell you why. Taurus is known to be defensive, Taurus is known to be stubborn and to be a bull, And depending on the scenario, they use that energy in, like, it's hard for Taurus to come out of that defensive energy sometimes. Taurus is very, very stubborn. The bull is very stubborn here. So I think there's something about you that maybe you're not giving into. There's something about yourself that you're meant to see. Oh yeah, let me tell you about this card. This card here says, light immersion. Yes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. Exactly. Power recall. Okay. So there's this energy of like, if there's a power recall, that means, you kind of gave your power away before, or you were maybe tricked into doing that before, right? So you're in this energy now that, like, maybe you're being tricked to collect your power back, kind of thing, but it's good for you, right? Which is why I like this trick or treat reading, because I'm like, it'll be interesting to kind of see how I navigate the tricks, or what I really think is a trick, because there's also patience here. Patience for what's yours. Patience for this high status that I feel like you're trying to achieve, okay? Because with this queen energy, archetypally, we already know this is the archetype that you're in right now. Like, this is how spirit sees you. This is how your own ancestors see you. Hathor light code. So I really feel like you're opening up to light codes that really, really help you embody this regal royal energy that you are. Okay, I feel like maybe you have been tricked into giving your power away to scenarios and things, okay, because maybe you had to learn patience. Learn patience. So maybe when something wasn't working out in your favor, you fell into being mad, you fell into being like, well, I knew, like something like that, like some anger or stuff like that, right? Because again, your power, right? So you would expect that if you know your power, and if you're the gift that keeps on giving, why would you ever lack something, or why wouldn't something work out in your favor? And this is where I say Taurus can be a bull, it can be stubborn, because if something is not working out in your favor, egotistically, you're like, what the F? Like, why? Like, it's like a little child that wants what it wants right there. But also, what will be, will be. What will be when it needs to be, okay? That's what I'm getting here with patience. It's very interesting. Let's tap into your tarot. I need to open that a little bit more. So yeah, just bear with me. If you're not immediately resonating, just bear with me. But listen, this queen energy it's so loud. It is extremely loud. Like, this queen is kind of like, do you know what I can create? Do you know who I am? Do you, like, you know what I'm saying? But also, it can almost fall into with the big old yellow there. It's reminding me of the solar plexus. And if maybe the solar plexus is too open and too like overly confident that yes, this is gonna work, or this is gonna whatever. So then when something doesn't work out in your favor, maybe you feel some type of way about it, and then you end up giving this power away to that thing because you don't believe it was going to work out for you. So this energy right here, right now, is inviting you for a power recall, is inviting you full system upgrade. Step into your power again and again and again. If you ever forgot, go back and remind yourself who you are. Okay? Be patient. Don't worry. Go back, remind yourself who the hell you are. Trick or treat, Halloween, book number 2. What's your mystery reading? What do we need to know? Give me the tea. Yeah, because your energy really stands out. 9 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, very defensive for sure. Very defensive. And again, it's because you know that you're regal. Like, you know that you're one of a kind, you know that you're one of a kind, my group number 2s. And yeah, like I said, your energy is very, very regal, and it really stands out. It's a very unique energy, and it's a very resilient energy too. Like, it just keeps going. It's kind of like, that's where it's stubborn. Like, that's where it's kind of stubborn. But I think they're kind of calling you to tap into the softer side too now. Like, I think they're trying to show you that, you being defensive, like, yes, be forthright and be just and, be fair and stand your ground for sure. Stand up for yourself and all that. Yes, please. But pick your battles. Pick your battles. Pick your battles. That's what I'm getting here. So I do feel like maybe this is just a bit of a trick energy. Just a slight bit. It's a trick energy that's trying to remind you of this, of who you are, of this beautiful badass queen energy. Hathor too, like in three cards, like even Virgo is the earth angel, it's the earth goddess, and we have Hathor too, and then the queen. Like, need I say more? Kind of thing, right? King of Swords. Yeah, that clarity. Yep, that clarity. Stubbornness. Okay, firm. Okay, look, you have Virgo here again in this card. Aries and Virgo, Ouija board, King of Swords. See, now the King of Swords, again, it's that stubborn mental energy that just keeps going, right? I feel like reverse is kind of saying, maybe stop, wait to gain more clarity before you keep going. Patience. Wait, like, you're right on the money about something, about who you are, but before you like expel energy, or like before you put your energy into something, especially if it's not working out, or especially if you feel like something isn't quite right, wait to gain more clarity. Don't just be stubborn about it. 4 of Pentacles. Don't be too rigid either. Page of Wands, because if you created it before, you can do it again and again and again. Again and again and again. Okay, Page of Wands. Page of Wands is this youthful energy, okay, of like just being so in love with life, being passionate. Exactly, being passionate. And I feel like passion is really what drives you. It's what helps you, like, gives you the drive to go after all these things that then becomes a reality, that then becomes, the seeds that you're reaping. Like, when they say you're reaping what you're sowing. Exactly. Like, that passion is what really drives you. It's what makes you keep like coming, or it's what makes you magnetic to you building your dreams and making them a reality. Even when you're tired, there's this energy of, if you're tired, relax. Okay, Nine of Wands, because maybe the reason that you're being defensive is because you're so stressed out, you're so burnt out, right? But because you're such a bull, you're just gonna keep going. You're just gonna keep going, right? And I think that's the lack of clarity that you're getting. That's why it's tricky. That's why this is tricky. Because again, what you want wants you. Number one. Number two, what will be will be. Number three, allow for some rest. Allow for some time. You know, what's the point in us going, or feeling the need that we need to fill up, any free time that we have with, oh, this is probably a good time for me to do this now, let me do this now, let me do this now. Like, it's like we're filling up free times with more things to do when we can literally just rest in that moment. It almost feels like we're trying to distract ourselves from something too, like internally, something else that's playing out, but we keep filling our days up, we're busy, and we don't even look at those things because we'd just rather like push them down or push them away or not even look at them. We just buy into, just keep going, it's like, there's something very like a China bull about this. And honestly, I'm going to tell you something, right? I'm going to tell you, I'm guilty. I'm so guilty of this energy because Four of Pentacles is Capricorn. It's a Capricorn energy. And this energy is kind of like you're holding everything so tightly, like your dreams, everything. Like you're like, it's almost like you're dreaming big, but also you're not allowing yourself to go outside your comfort zone to build these dreams because you're just like, okay, well, this is the box that I'm in and I'm good in this box, right? I'm comfortable here. If I step out of that, then, I'm not in control anymore. Exactly. And that's really what stresses you out. That's really what stresses out your nervous system. And that's what causes you to be defensive. That's why there's no flow. That's why this queen can't really reign in her own freaking queendom. That's why there needs to be a power recall of like, okay, let's refine. Okay, there's this refinery that I think that you're coming into. Okay, refine energy and also clarity. Huge clarity is coming into you on the things that you've been holding on too tightly. Okay, especially your dreams that you've been holding on too tightly because you crave so much control over them, right? But it's like, listen, who cares if they don't even work? Because Page of Wands, endless youthful energy is what you have here with the Page of Wands here, where it's like you will always say yes to an adventure. Group number 2, because that's just who you are. You know why too? Because you love your own potential. You love to see your own potential. This queen energy, you love to see it fully mature. Exactly. And it takes work. You do know that it takes work. So I think you're just recalibrating and refining your energy, and that's what your mystery reading was about. Okay, it was that maybe there was a trickery in your mindset of you thinking that you have to hold on to, like, just hog everything, or feel like there's just so much pressure. Okay, there's so much pressure. It's too much. And the thing is, you think you have to be like this, and it's like, no, you don't. Things can flow. Things can really flow. Okay, passion here really wants to be your drive. All right, but we also need the clarity. There's this energy of heart mind coherence, okay, so that the body doesn't burn out, so that even you don't burn out, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'm getting for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. We're gonna see your oracle cards here. Let's see. No. That's not what I want to do first. This is what I want to do first. Let's pull out some tea leaf cards for you. I know it's a bit of a trickery energy. I know I said that, but honestly, if you feel like this is a treat for you, take it as a treat, okay? Because I think in the end, again, this is where, when it's a trickery energy, at least it shows you what you get to course correct. And what you're course correcting is immersing yourself in more light, okay, in more of your own confidence, rooting yourself, okay, in this energy of power, in this energy of like, I can withstand anything, I can do anything, and it doesn't matter if it crumbles. If it all crumbles today, I will, like, it's fine, I'm gonna mourn it, but then I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna rebuild it again and again, because honestly, that's who the Nine of Wands is. There's been so many different adventures, so many different things that she started, and you even see all the 9 wands there in front of her. But then by 9, it's kind of like she's just tired. She's kind of like, So I gotta go again. Like, do we even know if this is gonna pan out this time? Like, she's not too hopeful, you know? She's not too hopeful. But she'll do it. Like, this is the energy of, I don't care. I'll do it scared. I'll do it hurt. I'll do it even if I'm tired. I'll, like, no matter what, I'm doing it, okay? But I'm sensing that your guides, they want you to tap into more patience, and they want you to really feel like you're extremely deserving of this, and not to do it just because you have to do it. Do it because you want to do it. Do it because you're doing it for yourself. Do it because you're literally watching yourself build and literally rise up to your own highest, fullest, massive potential. Your highest self. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. Absolutely. So let's see what the tea leaves are saying. Trick or treat. Oh, okay. Okay, sorrow over a loss. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Sorrow over a loss. So there's a wreath here. So yeah, exactly. I feel like you're clearing out a lot of the things that you've poured yourself into, okay, that came at a loss for you. All right. Like this Nine of Wands energy, like I said, she will start a business, she'll start this one. She's like, there's so many things that she's put herself into, right? So many tabs that are open kind of thing in her heads, right? And it's like she kind of follows her own energy of like, okay, do I have the energy for this today, or do I have the energy? Like, which one needs me the most? But it's like she spread herself so thin already. So of course, no wonder she's tired. No wonder she's burnt out. So it's kind of like she has to look at herself and be like, all right, which one can I let go of now? Before I get to the 10 of Wands, where literally I'm bending over backwards and trying to, work with all of these responsibilities on all of these things that I feel like are my obligations. What can I delegate? What can I leave? What can I let go of? What can I and even really just understanding that it's okay to not be in control of every single thing. Like, you can delegate, give some, I know you're the queen and I know you have power, but listen, you don't have to carry everything yourself, okay? You don't have to carry it all yourself. Patience. You're definitely supported. September. We have September for you. I don't know what that's about. So maybe. Wow. All right. Okay. Wealth. Okay. Okay. All right. So wealth, wreath, September. Okay. So maybe you went through a loss that's, honestly, maybe it's bringing something back to you. Maybe this is an even exchange. Sorrow over a loss. Okay, that's fine. We went through that, but then this is what's coming in because we cleared that out, because we dealt with that, right? And this is what's coming in. So keep an eye on September here. September is what? The 9th month. And what's September? What is it? It's a Virgo. Yeah, it is a Virgo. 9th month. Okay. What else we got here? Oh, we have an eye. Okay, psychic ability. Psychic ability, use your intuition. This is it. This is it. Like, this is your intuition. It's that feminine intuition. It's that, like, instinct. It's just you. It's just, yes. There's this energy of divine feminine it's kind of like she hasn't fully tapped into her own power yet. If you think about it, right? The queen, we have the maiden, the mother, and the crone, right? I think definitely you're probably going into your maiden, mother, and the crone. I think you're definitely switching from your maiden phase, that maiden phase, and I think you're going into the mother phase. But then the crone phase is also this trust your intuition. Because, as mothers, you tend to kind of like overgive yourself, right? Or just over worry for worrying's sake, because you're just like, yeah, and as mothers, I feel like you want to try to control everything. You want to make sure you have, yeah, kind of thing. But this crone energy, trust your intuition, I think it's you really stepping in again to your highest self, knowing that, okay, I got this. It's okay. I can see what's not going to work now, and I can learn to kind of, again, delegate, just give people work to do, like put people to work. All right, group number 2. So you also got 2 of these frequency cards here. Okay, these are your oracle cards. You got 2 of the frequency cards. So let's see with this one. Angels and ancestors. Oh my God. High priest, intend and create. Psychic ability, use your intuition. High priest, intend and create. So I really love this because this is supporting the queen. The queen, she's already very psychic, high priestess energy by herself, right? Or, it's like this empress energy, yeah, and more so the empress energy. We have the high priest, and then we also have the queen, and again, that's that energy of the masculine and feminine. And I truly feel like this is this is this is like, set your intentions, like sit, like, make your plans, plan out your things, like set your intentions and actually go forth to creating them. I feel like follow through. I feel like, because the thing is, you have bright ideas. I think you have bright ideas. I think you are a leader for sure. With this King of Swords energy, you are a leader, okay? You are witty. You're good with words, like number 2, okay? And you're very passionate about the things that desire, or the things that just call you, okay? But I feel like there's this fear of, again, going outside your comfort zone. So intend and create. Intend and create. So we also have, oh my God, forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Full power recall, okay? Full power recall. Full system upgrade. Be the leader you wish you had. You're a queen. Be the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be the leader you wish you had. Intend and create. What's stopping you? Tell me right now. Tell me. Think of it. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? What is stopping you? Crickets. Okay, sorry. Crickets. All right, because nothing is stopping you. Look, oh my God, I love this frequency that you're in. Frequency of discernment. If you know, you know. As soon as this queen came out, you just can't deny her energy. You can't deny her magnetism. You can't deny, okay, how mysterious she is too. You almost can't even put a finger on her. That's what makes her powerful though, because she's mystery herself. That's why she's a queen. Anyway, number 2, 20, which goes on to number 2, divine feminine again. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Inner balance, yet with detachment, yet with a place of compassion and wisdom. Detachment from your desires, the things that you're hogging too much, like because you think that they're not going to work out for you or something like that. Be detached. And that's what I was getting. Be detached from your dream. Be detached from, yeah, because you already know they will work. So like, be detached from all of the worrying. It's the worrying aspect. Because when you get discernment, it literally dissipates your worries. When you feel like you're in an alignment with the energy of discernment, then you move with compassion and wisdom, just like a queen would. Okay, the other one that we have is, we have universal love, 44. Angel number 44. Okay, the frequency of the universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. Okay? Interesting. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. Exactly. I know that you feel like you're in this box that you just want to stay into, and I think this power recall, this full system upgrade is luring, it's tricking you out of whatever feels like a box that you've been in, okay? It's tricking you out. It's telling you, don't worry, you'll be fine, you'll be okay. It's just kind of like bringing you out and telling you to be patient, okay? Because there's something that you will get here. You are still going to get a gift, I feel like. Wealth, okay? Success, for sure. This queen, listen, she doesn't take no for an answer. I told you she was a bull, right? But anyway, I feel like that's what this is they're tricking you to come out of that box, of that comfort zone where you feel like maybe things won't work out for you because, well, you've tried it before. Well, maybe that before time, it wasn't the right timing. Maybe it wasn't aligned then. What if you tried it now and it actually work out and you blow your own mind with your own potential? So intend and create. Say your goodbyes over your losses, okay? Use your intuition. See what's possible, see your own potential, and bring it to light. And don't be too rigid. Don't hold yourself back at all, okay? Clarity is definitely coming in to let you know that you are on the right path, okay? Universal love, tap into. This is the frequency that's available to you right now, as well as discernment, as well as, again, the high priest. And the high priest is almost a magician, he is the magi. And because his mind is illuminated, he is connected, to inspired ideas. Therefore, he's always inspired by spirit. And he just follows through. He's a very active, active principle of like, yes, God gave me an idea, I'm going to follow through with it. That kind of thing, okay? All right, last thing we're going to do for you, my love, is we're going to see if you need, let's see some affirmation cards for you, okay? Because I feel like you really need it too. So we're going to get a couple, it's okay. Oh, I love that one. Thank you. Yep. Okay. I missed these cards actually, but they really wanted to come out today. Okay, so the first one, yes, this queen is like a very beauty queen, like very like taking care of yourself, doing your own self-care routine. Like, what if you just took the extra time to do your own self-care routine, maybe by the time, and you were patient enough, maybe then if you had to, okay, think about it, right? If you're going somewhere and you're using public transportation, what if because you took the extra time to put that sunscreen on yourself or that self-care or something, right, and you were patient, and then by the time you were done, literally is the same time that the bus is coming. But if you would have skipped this step because you're like, oh, I don't want to miss the bus, blah, 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 you go outside and then you're just waiting, wishing that you did your self-care. Okay? Does that make sense? That's also another thing that I'm getting here. So there's this energy of like really indulgent in like taking care of yourself, okay? Because you're way too aligned for you to miss your blessings. That's just the best way I can put it. I kid you not. Take it or not, you don't have to believe it if you don't want to. But listen, that's exactly what I'm feeling. And I'm going to talk about it with you here. This one says, with a steady mind, I am connected to our collective experience. Universal love energy. With a steady mind, I'm connected to our collective experience. Again, so that means divine timing. There's no rushing. There's no nothing. Okay? Everyone's like it's okay. We're all in the same timing. We're all on divine timing, okay? And then these one here says, I am the weaver of my own reality. I am the weaver of my own reality. I'm telling you, this queen, she's a bull for a reason. It's because she's relentless. She is absolutely relentless. And this is where she stands, okay? She's, again, mystery herself. She's the void herself, okay? The queen. She is that which everything comes from and everything goes back into. I'm the weaver of my own reality. I'm the weaver of my reality. Hell yeah. Okay. We also have, I welcome clear vision and inspired action. Intend and create. Clarity is coming to you. I kept saying that. King of Swords. You're a bull for a reason, yes, but also there needed to be discernment that was there. Okay? You really needed to be solidified in discernment before you kept moving. Okay? So yes, intend and create. And I welcome clear vision and inspired action. Intend and create. And this is the eye of Ra here. It's like the sun. The sun would never not shine, But yes, like the sun is like, yeah, I'm going to shine today because I feel like it. But then when the sun's not out, like, do you hear anybody bothering it? Is someone forcing it to come out? No, the sun's resting. Maybe you should too. But yes, because this is a big old sun too, the solar plexus here. Yeah, the eye of Ra. And again, the eye of Ra is kind of like this psychic ability too, intuition. So you're extremely connected, my group number twos. I just think that yes, you just really needed to connect to this frequency of discernment before you keep going, okay? And for you to honestly welcome things, open it up. Don't be too rigid. Don't just be in your own little box, because guess what? You are way bigger than that box. No matter, like, if you were the one that tried to limit yourself, or if people around you subconsciously, tried to limit you and you fell into that, that's the trick here, okay? That's what you're getting out of, because guess what? Full system upgrade. And the last card that we have here for you is, my home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. Okay? My home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. All right? Especially when it comes to this Nine of Wands energy, because again, this is the energy of burnout. So it's going to be important for you to, fill your own energy back up. I feel like the way that you do it too is creating a sacred state for yourself and nurturing this queen goddess here, okay? And just sitting with her and sitting with yourself, like, buy yourself flowers, if you will. Something just makes you feel like, yeah, like, yep, that Venusian energy, tapping into, like, make love to like pleasure and tapping into pleasure as well. And understanding that you're surrounded by beauty, because that's the thing with this queen. She loves her place to be beautiful. She loves to look beautiful, and that's why she's so magnetic. It's because of her own glamour too, like her own like the way that she takes care of herself is what makes her a queen. It's what helps her manifest. But okay, my group number 2 is enough. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, confirmation. Okay, if you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn your notification bell on. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello there, my group number 3. Welcome to your reading, where we're taking a look at your Halloween mystery reading, if you're getting a trick or a treat, okay? So you were drawn here to my beautiful boo, my carved boo. What do I call him? I think it's like a Jasper, something Jasper, or again, carnelian is what I'm going for. But before we fully dive into your reading, I would love to get an archetypal energy, okay, of what you need to know, which archetypal energy is supporting you, supporting this trick or treat energy. That's the one. Thank you. I would also love to get an astrology. Let's see what the stars are saying. There's also a crow that's making itself known outside my window right now. So let's keep that in mind. Oh, what the hell? What? Nice. The mentor. Oh, I literally just said let's keep in mind that there's a crow, and look at this beautiful bird. Aw, okay. All right, let's see. Protection. Like, the crow's going crazy, actually. And it didn't start until I got to your plant. And it's almost mad. It's kind of like it's calling someone's attention to something. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Moon in Aries. Wow. Moon in Aries. Trick or treat. Moon in Aries. With the mentor. Okay, let me show you your actual... Let's put Boo away. Like, Boo looks like he has a lot to say. But also, look, I love that it matches the colors of your card, too, actually. And your card here says it's an activation card for you. Higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. Higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. So your reading is centered around this higher heart activation. It's interesting because group number 1, okay, group number 1 got the Stargate heart, which was about, like, them unlocking their heart chakra, their higher hearts. So I love all these heart talks, but it's interesting too because there was a crescent moon in that pile as well. Listen, I'm having a field day with Spirit. I think Spirit is just literally making fun of me about something. Yeah, because this happened in the last reading. Pile 1 and 3. But anyway, I digress. What do you need to know? What can you expect, okay? Are you getting a trick or a treat for Halloween? Now, you chose Boo, our ghost, okay? He's a fun ghost, I feel like. It's like a nice little fun one. Like, okay, wait. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe. Okay. All right. So I'm getting, okay. Speaking of ghosts, I think there's like a past loved one for you, okay, that's serves as a mentor on the other side, that's kind of extremely protective and maternal, okay? Extremely protective and maternal. Because I'm telling you, as I sit here, I am not alone. And the thing is, I've been experiencing a lot of like spirit kind of popping in, and yours was just very, very clear, okay? Which I'm happy about, because that means my intuition is like skyrocketing too. That means I'm doing good. That means I'm graduating. Okay, that's great. Why do I feel like I just want to sit and talk to you? Like, I don't mind. Like, there's some things I normally wouldn't even share, because I'd be like, that's a waste of time. Just focus on the reading, blah, blah, blah. But for you, I'm just like, life is good. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy it. Let's embrace it. Let's recognize one another. Let's be vulnerable with one another. Let's share our own vulnerability. Okay. All right. My group number threes. I'm just still picking up on that energy that just came in. That's why I'm kind of like, I'm in two places right now. Okay. But this mother, I don't know. I don't know who this is. Highly, highly, highly protective energy. Very much will like, okay, force to be reckoned with, okay? Very much like scorch earth if you've messed with me kind of thing. That's the energy that I'm getting here. Higher hearts. Your heart is healed. Okay, drop in shields. I think this is definitely a treat for you. And it may have been a trick that had to turn into a treat. In the sense of maybe life tricked you into having shields up and to be, you know, yes, to have shields and to not be so trusting and to not allow people to come in. Oh, vulnerability. Okay, well, that's fun. Anyway, so maybe you hadn't been vulnerable because, you were hurt, or, your heart has been through so much, and maybe you are protective over your own heart. And I think the treat that's coming, this reading, definitely, this mystery reading is about divine love coming into your life. And it's also about, again, you literally living, knowing, walking consciously that your heart is healed. That your heart is healed, and that you are safe, and that you are nurtured, and that it is safe for you to be yourself authentically, okay? Because you doing that will actually serve as a mentor for a lot of other people as well. Oh, it will serve as an inspiration, yes, for a lot of other people. You will become a mentor, is what I'm getting here, because they see you as a mentor. This is the archetypal energy that surrounds you right now. You're a very protective person. And I think maybe you've been overly protective on your heart. And as you should, because again, it went through something. Like, it went through something. Like, and it was not a joke. And that was not a joke at all. So, and I think that's why I'm also getting this other, like, I don't know if this is a spirit guide of yours or ancestors of yours or something, but it's kind of like a spirit animal, because I know I'm looking at this mother, but I'm getting this face of a jaguar too. Like, I'm getting this face of a lioness, of like something very like big cat energy for sure. Like, for sure. And I think that's you on a very like internal level. Is someone who's stealthy, who's steadfast, who's very cautious, who's like your eyes open. And I don't know. Like, this is very, very interesting. It's very interesting. This is a treat for you for sure. Because higher heart activation, even just looking at this card, it brings you so much like wusa. Okay, it brings you a lot of compassion. Like, I love the pinks on here. Like, it's just very compassionate energy that I'm getting, but very strong energy, very like, please, like, try me and fuck around and find out kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? And I think, yeah, your ancestors definitely don't play about you, or whoever's on your spirit team, they do not play about you at all. They do not play about you at all, okay? It's like this bird that is over your, yeah, like I keep feeling like maybe this is you and there's a bird always hovering around you or is hovering over you because they just feel the need to always protect you, right? And I think it's because they know you've been through a lot. They know that you've been through a lot and they feel a sense of protection over you. It's either this person or this, where I don't know why I keep pointing to the right too, but it's on my right side. But whoever this energy is, it's on my back side and my right side. But whoever this energy is very, very, very. And see, when I start to tap into their energy, I'm talking softer. And that's what I'm saying. It's like I can feel their nurturing energy, but I can also feel how highly vibrational it is. That's what I can say. Like I'm almost buzzing. I feel like I can be floating off of this chair right now. Like if I'm not, like I gotta be grounded so I don't get swept away. But no, I really like this. I really like this. Let's tap into your tarot. Let's see what's going on. The mentor. Yeah, I think, your story. There's something about your story, my group number 1. There's something, group number 3, sorry. There's something about your story, your identity, who you are, your personality that has been through a lot, okay? It has been crumbled. It has gotten back up. It has just constantly alchemized every single obstacles and challenges that is thrown at. And that's what makes you a mentor. So I think the street that's here for you is you recognizing again, your heart is healed. Your heart is healed. You are good enough. You are more than good enough, okay? Who you are is good enough. Whoever you think you are, your personality, where you're at right now, everything is good enough. You're perfectly perfect where you are. That's the best thing I can say. Ace of Cups. Who you are is good enough. Ace of Cups. Your cup is running over. Blessings, just blessings. Full circle moment. Exactly. Full circle moment because you learned. Because you learned the lesson. You passed the test. You passed the test for sure. Full circle moment. You passed the test and now you're being recognized, okay? Now you're being recognized for your hard work, 3 of Pentacles, okay? For what you've had to learn, for your own work ethic, for, again, just the way that you did all of this, the way that you curated who the hell you think you are, your personality, your identity, what you stand for, what your morals are, what your values are. Your soul is so happy here is what I'm getting. Or there's a gift, something that's coming in that really, really makes you feel this emotional fulfillment where again, like you're looking at your life, you're like, damn, wow, okay, after all of this long journey, like actually I can finally sit here and say that. Like I can look and genuinely say that my heart is healed. Like I'm not faking it. I'm not trying to, manifest it. No, this is here. This is what I've been praying for, and it's here. And it's protected. It can't be taken away from me anymore because, dun dun dun, my heart is healed. Why is the King of Swords coming out again? Interesting, yeah. King of Swords, upright this time. Knowing like, yep, this is my sword. I know how to wield it. And you know what's good with you? Like, you know what's like funny about this energy? This is such a mentor energy too, because you're the type of mentor that's like a very humble mentor too. Okay, let me tell you about that. King of Swords, you know your place, you know your worth, you know who you are. Like your masculine energy is spot on, absolutely spot on, right? You have the drive, you're ambitious, exactly. You're ambitious, you're a leader. You just have a good head on your shoulder is what I'm getting, right? And then like with this King of Swords too, it's like because you wield that sword, you also understand to use it wisely, because you understand that when you wield that sword, it can protect you, but it can also harm you. Okay? And this also has to go to your mind, the way that your mind works, because when we're dealing with swords, this is our minds, right? So it's kind of like that your mind is extremely powerful, but you're using it to create good things. You're using it to, envision good experiences in your head, or you're using it to say these affirmations that are, benefiting you and that are healing you. Instead of using it against yourself and telling yourself like, oh, instead of you using it against yourself basically, or even using it against others. Because this is a very witty king, and this is a very powerful king. He knows, like, he he just knows who he is, okay? And he's a very stubborn king too. It's one of the kings that's like, nope, like, I'm not afraid to use my sword. I'm not afraid to tell you off. Like, if I know that what I'm saying is true and just to my best of my abilities or my knowledge right now, I'm gonna say it. I don't mind apologizing too later, okay? Like, it's fine. But like, I'm gonna tell you like it is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You're just gonna hear how I feel. That's it. And he's learned to do this time and time and time again. Look at this, again, full circle moment. He's learned this, like, he has mastered this. Exactly. That's why he's a mentor. That's why he's very protective of the peace that you have literally curated, the peace that you have worked for. So of course, you're not just going to let anybody come in, put your boundaries down and let them come in and, mess up your peace for you. Hell no. That's why you're protective of it. Of course. Because again, you know what it took for you to get to this place of peace. You know what it took. You know how hard it took. And again, this kind of king, I love him so much because he's also the type of king. Well, between him and the King of Cups too. Yeah, King of Cups too. But this is a really good mentor. This is kind of like a mentor that they will tell you exactly what it is. They'll tell you where you're messing up. They'll tell you where you're lacking. They will teach you discipline. They will teach you discipline. They will teach you devotion. They will teach you to pray to God. They will teach you to connect to source. They will teach you to connect to your heart. They will teach you that no matter what it is that you've gone through, it's all for the benefit. Like, it's all for you, not to you. Like, it's all happening for you, not to you. And that's how this king continually builds its kingdom. And you can even see on this card, there's Aries, color red, the first house. And he also talks about the mental energy, the aggression too, that he kind of, used. That aggression is channeled into devotion, by the way. The aggression is channeled into devotion to his own authenticity, again, as it shows up into the world, the way that he portrays himself in the world, and how he leads his own world, his own kingdom, how he builds his own kingdom. And that's why, again, he's such a leader. Ace of Cups is a leader that's blessed with also intuition. Because mentor, how? Very, very wise leader too. Like, this is someone you are, it just has it written all over you that you're inspiring. Your story is inspiring. I feel like you will write one day about your story, okay? You will write, and people will come and learn from you. Three of Pentacles. They will come and learn from you, the mentor, King of Swords. Like, come on, there's just too many here. Like, there's too much signs for me to where I feel like, literally, again, you're being recognized. People are looking at you like, wow. Like, something about you just also feels like you're a public speaker. Like, because you're just so full with love, or you finally come to this full circle moment where you're now seen from a high peak, from the top of the mountain, because you reside there now. Because your cup is so full. You're like, wow, okay, like, it's time for me to do my work, It's like you've been an initiate. Now it's time for you to, like, pay it forward. Yep, paying it forward, So this is a treat. The treat for you, again, is you knowing that your heart is healed, you're protected, you're a mentor, and your cup is running over. You're living in your holy grail right now. And it's time for you to recognize it if you don't already recognize it. You've definitely come full circle about something. You definitely recently come out of a cycle here, Six of Wands, okay? And there's also this energy here that people are looking at, even the ones that didn't believe in you, okay? Okay? Especially the ones that didn't believe in you. Everyone's looking at you now. They're looking at you, not only looking at you, looking up to you, recognizing your effort, recognizing the journey that it takes, and how you are just a round of applause. A round of applause for my group number 3s, okay? I had to do that. But yes, let's move forward. Yours was a very great reading, very straightforward, to the point, very like you're the treat. I don't know. It's very like you're the treat. You know how they say, I'm the main course, or like I'm a full course meal. That's what you feel like to me. You're the treat, okay? Oh, I love this. But yeah, blessings on blessings on blessings. Just open your hands wide and just keep counting your blessings. Keep counting your blessings and welcome them, my group number threes, okay? So yeah, this ghost energy is interesting. I thought it was gonna be something kind of tricky, or maybe and yeah, that's the thing, like, yeah, maybe you thought that you still had to put up those shields, you know, or maybe you just didn't want to get close to anyone because you didn't believe in it or stuff like that. But it's like I'm seeing you, you know, from that top of the mountain peak where you can see everything and it's kind of isolated. I see you coming down. I see you going, like, I see you like, yup, you know what? I see what I needed to see now. I have the clarity now, so I'm going to go down. And honestly, I just want to give love. I just want to give love because I'm so full of love. You know, that's what I'm getting from you. It's like you had an awakening. You literally had an awakening of love, of divine love. Duh, it's sitting right here in front of me. A portal, yes. Oh, fudge. This is so good. Your reading, honestly, I'm going to say something, okay? I'm going to say something that I normally don't say. But I'm just, again, I'm learning to be very, very authentic and honest in these readings and just say what comes to mind, right? Because I find that that's how my readings go. And your reading literally feels orgasmic to me. That's what it feels like. It's just like just a drenched in love, in the water of love, like in whatever that feels like. And it also feels like flow to me. It just feels like, yup, like everything is where it should be. Like everything feels good. Like it not only just feels good, it feels good to the 10th degree. Yeah, just very like heightened goodness. Wow, you guys, protection. We have the mother, moon in Aries, right? Moon in Aries. So if you guys have been thinking about, because clearly you see babies here, right? And we already know the kind of parent you're going to be. You're going to be, you feel like a helicopter parent to me. I don't know why, but just with this owl energy, it's like you feel like a helicopter parent, like very much in their space, in their like, yep, let's do this together. And you're happy, you're joyful doing it. Ah, I love it. Because look here, it says crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. You guys, are you coming from group number one again? Like, I don't know. Because you know birth came out there too. Birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. And then we also have here barrel. You will feel something is lacking in your life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. Maybe that was the trickery energy that's now leaving now, because you're reading, definitely you're getting a treat, okay? And the trickery that's leaving is you feeling like you're lacking something in your life, something like love, money, or your goals. So drop the shields, because that's what happened. You ended up pulling up the shield because you thought that you were going to feel something that was lacking. Okay, so let's see. Let's keep going. I like those. Okay, shield in your reading. Okay, like I said, drop in shields. Okay, and then shield came back here to tell you you need to defend yourself, especially when it comes to you overgiving yourself. I think that's what this is saying. Okay, because again, you're the mother. There's a mother energy here. There's a protective energy here. There's a need to even fight people's battles for them. Mentor. There's a need to even fight people's battles for them. But that's why you can't do it. That's why you have to teach them how to fight their own battles. And that's what you're learning for yourself. You need to defend yourself, okay? All right, carrot. Oh, look, I told you this is a treat for you. Carrot says, opportunity or windfall. I'm seeing bunnies too now, which is interesting. Okay. You got extra card, by the way. Okay, so we also have broken ring. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. Yeah, letting go of like anyone that's not in alignment with this energy, basically. I think that's what's leaving. Anything, okay, broken away from anything that may have hurt your heart. Exactly, yep. That may have hurt your heart, because guess what? Your heart is healed. Your heart is healed. Okay. Next thing I want to do for you is I pre-shuffle these oracle cards. So let's see. 2 also came out for you. Okay, let's open the Angels and Ancestors Oracle first. Okay. We have spring. See your seeds grow. See your seeds grow. See your seeds grow. And I promise you guys, I shuffled these cards, okay? See your seeds grow. And it's funny because I just talked about the bunny there with the carrot. See your seeds grow. Sorry, I bumped the camera, my bad. See your seeds grow. See your seeds grow. Look, it even looks like the bunny is jumping towards its food, like its carrot, like enthusiastically, like, oh yeah, of course, my seeds are gonna go. It's time for me to reap my harvest. Yeah, you're in a harvest energy for sure. Literally, yeah, like harvest energy, harvesting all the challenges you've been through and all throughout life, throughout your whole lifetime. And now it's like, I feel like you finally went through that enlightened period of, again, seeing from the mountain's peak. And now you're reaping the rewards of, yes, the good work that you've done. Okay, okay, look at this. Really? Like, okay, well, okay. If you guys were in my last video and you're seeing these again in group number 3, isn't that so funny? Because I thought it was too. But anyway, Oracle. Yup, because again, you're a mentor. Okay? You're a mentor. You're connected. Wait for important information. Okay? So wait for important information. Wait for important information. I feel like that's also talking about clarity, because I told you this King of Swords, he's almost very stubborn that anything that he does, he's definitely overthought it, okay? Like, he is definitely contemplated. He's definitely sat. He doesn't just make a move just to make a move. No, he looks at everything. He plays out every scenario before he makes a move. And also, the red on her head is reminding me of the red in the original Rider-Waite's deck, the King of Swords. There's a red on his head too, and it foretells again of his mental fortitude, his mental aggression, to go forth, to fight, and to be resilient, and to be patient too. I feel like, to be able to wait for important information. Okay, definitely psychic energy. Okay, definitely very psychic energy. Okay, all right, so we have here, you got the love. We had Darien energy, codependency, and boundaries. You got the love. Drop your shields. Divine love, you got the love. Like, there's just so much love in this. And then the Ace of Cups too, the card of love. Yeah, like, of course. Okay. All right, so last card, we're going to look at what frequency you're in, or that you're invited to be in. Okay. Delight. Bask in joy. Bask in light. Yes. You got the love. Exactly. Okay, my group number 3s, right? I think we picked up on an energy earlier. We were talking about how, like, you almost fight people's battles for them, right? Because you're just such a very protective energy, and you're a mentor, and because it's just who you are, right? Like, you almost fight their battles for them. And I think that's where you need boundaries. It's like, you got the love. No, step back. They know that you love them even if you're not fighting their battles for them, okay? They know that you love them even if you're not doing that for them anymore. You can take your energy back, or definitely call your energy back, because this feels to me like there's just been too many people in your energy, or there's just too much. So you've had some codependency tendencies, especially when it comes to, independent thinking too. And we were praising how much of your personality you worked on by yourself, like this individuality that you had, right? So I love that this is coming in, because they want you to keep making boundaries. They want you to make this individual decisions for your own self. Like, they don't want anyone influencing you, especially externally. All right, so we have delight. Delight here says, the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy, happiness. Intense joy and happiness. I told you your reading felt to me like an orgasm because it's intense. Exactly. Like, it's just so joyful. And it says, okay, experiencing feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others, mentor. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. We evoke in others. Oh my God. My group number 3s. I loved everything about this read. I just realized we got spring. So we literally got a season. So watch out for the season of spring, because I think opportunity, windfall, and the crib and all these things, it might be surrounding the spring area, or even this wait for important information. Okay, so just keep in mind. Okay, you know, we're doing the readings together, not just me. Is we're going to, the final thing we're going to do, okay, is we're going to tap into your affirmation cards. We're going to see what you need to know right now. Okay, so let's go. Okay, one too many. We'll take these 2, and then I'll do 2 more. Oh, nice. Beautiful. And then one more. Yes. Okay. Oh, interesting. Was it pile number 1 that got this, or pile number 2? I don't know. One of this came out on the other ones too. But this one here says, I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. I unleash my wildness and I choose to be free. I love how these yellows are like going with your yellows over there, where you're getting your crib, where you're getting your birth, conception. And here it says, collaboration brings more sweetness into my life and into the world. Collaboration brings more sweetness into my life and into the world. So reaching out to others, reaching out to people. Remember how I told you that with this mentor energy, you will, it's like a moth to a flame, right? You're the flame. You know, you will draw, or people will just be naturally magnetic to you, or, you know, called to you, or something like that. Like they will come in and you will need to, remember I told you, from that high vantage point, that peak, you're going to need to come out and collaborate and bring more sweetness into the world. So I feel like with collaboration, that's what you're doing here. Essentially is you being the mentor that you are and connecting. Okay. All right. So we have here, wait, mushroom. Okay, no, the other one was mushroom. Okay. My instincts keep me adaptable in the face of any obstacle, mentor. My instincts keep me adaptable in the face of any obstacle. And this is why, you know, you've gained a conglomerate of wisdom, should we call it, from different lifetimes, from different past lifetimes too. Honestly, because again, with the 6 of Wands, there's a very, very full circle moment here, where you know that your instincts are keeping you adaptable. And the last card that we have for you is conscious eating nourishes me. Conscious eating nourishes me. Okay. All right, my group number 3s, this is all that I'm seeing for you. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading and that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, and confirmation. Okay. And don't forget to support the channel if you haven't already done so. Go ahead and turn your notification bell on. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.